just put yourself in a kid's shoes. Put yourself in maybe your own shoes when you were a kid. What would it have been like for you to be out on the field and have someone come and just be a mentor? They're not your mom, they're not your teacher, they're this kind of third party. Hello, and welcome to this week's episode of the Tiff and Tony Show. Hello, everybody. It's good to be back here. Tony, how are you doing today?
I am doing fantastic, thank you. It's Thanksgiving week. We've just had a little Thanksgiving lunch with the team who are local, and it was really good to be with the team. It was really good to see people, and it was really good to celebrate them and be thankful for who they are and what they do for the kids of Orange County.
I love that you were able to get together with the team and be able to celebrate and just have some time to be humans together that doesn't to do always with like work logistics and stuff. So pretty cool. And you know what? That's actually a great segue into what we're talking about today. We've been doing our kind of introducing our champions, types of champions that we have here at PureGame. We talked about wisdom champion, we talked about encouragement champion, and today we're talking about a charitable champion. And the reason I think that that is so related to Tony being able to get together with his team is because our team exists because of donors out there like you. We can't get out there to help these underserved youth if we don't have donations and gifts to help us be out there. So Tony, do you want to talk a little bit more and explain exactly what a charitable champion is?
Yeah, for sure. So we've got a champion series, right? We are making young champions with the kids that we work with. That's the whole idea. How do we put them on a pathway of success of their choosing? So we're making them kind of lifelong champions. And so we thought it would be a good idea to create this champion series. So wisdom champion, encouragement champion. We've also got a high five champion in there for those people who want to come to the field and join in the fun of playing with the kids. But today we're talking about the charitable champion because it is such an important part of what we do. PureGame was started 13 years ago. It will be 13 years in January. And back in the day, I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. It was me stepping out in faith. I left my full-time gig and I was like, let's do it. And thankfully I had a group of about 6 people around me at the time who supported me for that entire year. And I really do know how important it is for people to get behind non-profits in general. Wherever your heart is, then really be generous and stretch yourself and give to the causes that mean the most to you. If it's pets or dogs, give to pets and dog organizations. If it's kids, then give to kids. If it's the elderly, then help the elderly out, because PureGame couldn't survive without our donations. Now, I've set the organization up to be sustainable in as much as we get a fee for the programs that we run with our schools and a fee for the programs that we run with our families. But they don't in any way cover the actual cost of the PureGame program. So to be a charitable champion, it just means you are supporting a field champion, one of our staff, we call them field champions. You're supporting a field champion to be out there on the field with the kids, being a champion for them. And it's so important that these kids experience champions in their lives. Like we talked about last week, encouragement champion, a wisdom champion. You can be champions from the comfort of your own living room. And this just takes it up a step and says, hey, this is where I believe that kids need champions, and I'm gonna actually back that with my wallet. And so you've been with us for a long time now, Tiffany. Why is it important that people become a charitable champion for PureGame?
So my role has changed quite a bit over the 2+ years I've been with PureGame. I used to actually be out on the field with the kids before COVID, and then COVID changed everything, and here I am. And then I also do some video editing. And so being able to not only work in different roles within PureGame and getting to know all of our different staff members and more so just our team, really has, I think, given me a new glimpse of what it actually looks like when people support a nonprofit. I have supported other nonprofits in different ways over the years. And now that I actually work for one, I get to see the inner workings and know that the money goes straight to putting together programs, putting feet on the ground with the kids. I got to high five kids and be a positive mentor and encourage them and hear them share their stories and see them cry and open up to me. And I used to be, a kid who really struggled, and knowing that there were people in my life that walked with me and encouraged me and were basically positive role models and mentors, just in a different way. I know how impactful it is, and I probably wouldn't be where I'm at just in life with PureGame if those people didn't exist. And for PureGame, you can help those people exist for kids all across Orange County by giving some finances. And then you'd become a charitable champion, which is just a cute way of what we call our donors. Just put yourself in a kid's shoes. Put yourself in maybe your own shoes when you were a kid. What would it have been like for you to be out on the field and have someone come and just be a mentor? They're not your mom, they're not your teacher. They're this kind of third party that gets to be out there and first and foremost have fun with you and laugh and smile. And secondly, encourage you and listen. That's what you can be for someone else when you can donate to PureGame.
Yes.
Your question?
Yes, it does. And it's awesome to hear that. And I think one of the things that we try and do within PureGame, yes, we're working with kids to help them pave a pathway to success. And we want them to experience the fullness of life, whatever that looks like for them. And part of what we're actually educating our kids about is they're going to be the next generation of generous people in the world. And I think this world will be a whole lot better if we get generous people doing generous stuff and giving back in ways that go beyond the wallet, but just giving back to whatever cause it is that they feel attached to. And I think it's important that we model this for this next generation, because the world will be different if we could influence kids positively and show them the benefits of generosity. And the benefits have been proven scientifically. You are happier, you are less stressed. There's so many benefits to this. And so it's awesome. And so the kids that are watching, you may not have a lot of resources to give, but you've got something, even if it's $10, it will go a long way to help another kid out somewhere along the line down the road. And so find something that you love, find something that you're passionate about, and be generous, especially this time of Thanksgiving and as we roll into Christmas.
When you're donating to PureGame, you're basically helping influence a kid who's going to be a future mentor for someone. And I hope that you become a positive mentor. So by donating to PureGame, you're basically helping kids be molded by positive mentors to later become a positive mentor for the generation that comes behind them. And so it's just this rolling giving, because us giving to kids really means that these kids are more equipped to give to those behind them. So I just think it's such a cool way to think about it. And yes, I hope you become a charitable champion. Help us help.
Yes. Awesome.
All right. Well, thank you, everybody. I hope you have had an amazing Thanksgiving, because this will be airing Friday morning. So I hope yesterday you had great festivities, and we will see you next week. Bye.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for joining Tony and me in this week's episode of the Tiff and Tony Show. We hope you feel encouraged and motivated to keep growing with us. If you like what we do here at PureGame, one of the best ways you can support us is by liking and sharing this video with your friends on social media. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel using the button directly below this video on YouTube, and you can donate at our website, www.thepuregame.org. And with that, we'll see you right back here next week.